Hello, I'm about to tell you a fact, and you're probably gonna have to live with it for the rest of your life. You're basically a walking power plant. Yep, you. Ty. Sitting there right now, probably watching the same video for the third time, convinced you're not going to learn anything. Alright, I'm a stickman. My entire purpose in life is explaining science, so we're both a little weird here, but at least I generate electricity. T. What do you generate? By the way, if you ask ChatGPT about this, it'd probably give you 5 neatly organized paragraphs, 3 bullet points, and end with, "Hope that helps." Me? I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Because here's the difference between us. It generates text. I generate electricity. Like I said, congratulations to me. You can feel your heart beating, right? Congratulations, you're still alive. Every single heartbeat is triggered by an electrical signal. Your heart actually has its own tiny natural battery called the sinoatrial node. It's the part that tells your heart, all right, beat now. Kind of like your boss telling you what to do and you doing it without really knowing why. Your brain works the same way. It runs on electrical signals, which means even your dumbest ideas are technically tiny electrical events. Congratulations! You've got a free light show going on inside your head 24/7. Billions of nerve cells in your body are constantly sending electrical messages to one another. Scientists have measured this. Total power isn't enough to light up a light bulb, but it's still real, measurable energy. So yes, you're basically a tiny generator. Not exactly a high-performance model, but hey, at least you're running. And by the way, the scientists who measured all of this probably spent countless nights in a lab wondering, is today finally the day we get meaningful results? Respect to them. I'm literally made of stick figures, and somehow I'm still less stressed than they are. So, if I've got all this electricity, let's prove it. I'm taking these 2 little probes, putting one on one hand and the other on the other hand, and let's see if anything actually happens. Do you see that? The light turned on. I'm officially working. Who knows? Maybe if I lose my charging cable, I can just plug my phone into myself. Wait a second. I've been walking around like this my whole life without knowing? Maybe if you touch me, you'll get shocked. Maybe I can shoot lightning out of my hands. I'm basically becoming a superhero. What should my name be, Captain Hart? The neural signal? Yeah, okay, those are terrible. Somebody needs to have a word with the writing department. Jokes aside, no, you can't shoot lightning from your hands. If you could, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. You'd probably be busy taking over the world. And I'd be out of a job. Here's the crazy part. Doctors actually measure this electricity. They use an ECG for your heart and an EEG for your brain. So you're basically a system that can be hooked up to medical equipment without ever needing to be plugged into a wall. Even your phone can't pull that off. And here's the wildest part. These electrical signals are so precise that scientists have developed prosthetic arms that can be controlled by thought alone. Some people can literally move a robotic hand just by thinking about it. While you're over there hitting the snooze button 3 times just to avoid getting out of bed. Talk about wasted potential. So, to sum it all up, every single day, without even realizing it, you're running your own personal power plant. The only lucky part? At least it doesn't come with an electricity bill. In theory, if we gathered enough people together, we might be able to power a tiny light bulb, but it would take thousands of people generating electricity in perfect sync. And, let's be honest, humanity can barely agree on what to have for dinner, so that's probably not happening anytime soon. Still, I'm going to keep imagining myself walking around with a light bulb glowing above my head, because, admit it, that's a pretty awesome image. You probably won't do that though. People on the street would give you some very strange looks. Doesn't bother me, I'm just a stick figure. So here's the bottom line. You're basically a tiny electrical miracle that walks, thinks, and has a beating heart. It sounds like science fiction, but it's completely real. Congratulations, Z, you're a lot cooler than you probably thought. At least biologically. If you enjoy these sounds impossible, but it's actually true science facts, don't forget to subscribe. Or, I'll be a little disappointed. Not that you care, but hey, I had to try. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and remember, you're basically a charging station, you're just missing the USB port.